What's going on, guys? Matt here from Gentry Custom Knives. I wanted to do a real quick, short, simple video about this new KMG-TX grinder that I've been running now for about 5 months. The reason for making this video is when I bought this grinder and ordered it from Beaumont Metal Works, there was a few things I wasn't positive about, and I wish I would have known that when I bought the grinder. So I wanted to just share with you guys really quick a few key features about this thing that really make it stand out from other 2x72 grinders. So the main things about this that I really like, and the reason that it sold me on it, is basically the overall construction is really heavy duty and beefy. The whole frame on it is steel. All the wheels, these wheels are steel. The tracking wheels all steel, which a lot of grinders use aluminum ones now, which they just wear out a lot faster than these steel ones. I think I ran my other grinder for maybe a year or so, and it already started to show quite a bit of wear on that tracking wheel. So steel wheels are a really big plus when you're looking at getting a nice grinder. The other thing that's awesome about this grinder is it can go, right now obviously you see it in the vertical position. Just with this lever, you pop it up and you're in the horizontal position, which is awesome. A lot of people like to have the horizontal option for profiling handles. A lot of different things. That's what mainly I use it for, is just profiling handles. One thing that I wanted to share is when you go to order this grinder, it basically comes as is. The TX comes with the VFD and motor, and they're really high-end VFD and motors. They work fantastic. The only selectable options really are what tool rest you go with, and I wasn't sure which one to pick, so I went with the cheaper one, which is just this one that slides onto that tool arm. So this one works great if you're in the vertical position, but once you switch it to horizontal, there's no way to mount this tool rest. So that's why they came up with this articulating tool rest. This actually has the wide rest on it. It comes with this little smaller one, which is cut out for a small wheel attachment, and then you can see it's cut out there for your belt. I think you can even use that with the contact wheel that you get with it. But this thing, it's super heavy. I'm going to do a whole other video about just this articulating tool rest once I figure it out a little bit more. Basically, all I'm using it for is to have a work rest in that horizontal position. So then you're good to go right there. Super heavy duty. I mean, it's way overbuilt, which is never a bad problem. So other than that, I wanted to show that off. I wanted to show the other kind of cool features about this grinder that other grinders don't have, and why I chose this one. One cool thing is it has this tab system that's cut actually into the frame of the grinder, that instead of these just putting the pressure from that threaded rod on the tooling arm, which if you guys have a 2x72, you know it leaves these gouges in here from changing the tooling arms all the time. So I haven't had that many issues with it because I use the flat platinum 95% of the time. I don't change it that often. But a lot of people that change often get these big slots and grooves worn in there. So they went ahead and cut these little tabs out. I'll show in a minute. I'll take the camera and get a close-up of it. And it basically, these just push on these tabs that apply some pressure on it, and it works fantastic, and it doesn't leave any grooves or anything in your tooling arms, which is great. The other thing that's really cool about this grinder is the belt changes are super easy. This took me a little bit to get used to, but now that I've used it a lot, I don't really want to go back. Basically, you get that where it's at. A lot of grinders, I'm sure you've seen, have those gas struts that put pressure on your belt to get your tension right. This one actually uses this ratcheting system that you see. I put the belt on, pop it up, and you've got your tension. And the tracking is just perfect every single time. That was something that I liked it, and I was kind of curious how it worked a little bit. And now that I've used it, like I said, I think I've had this for about 5 months now, and I'm a full-time knife maker. I use it every single day. It's fantastic. And like I said, it was a little weird to get used to, but now you pop your belt off just like that. Oh, you got your new one. Slide it on, pop it up, and you're good to go. Super cool feature that I really, really like. Other than that, I think I pretty much touched on everything. I really like how it comes like this out of the box. All you have to do is hook your wires into your VFD that they send you, and it's super simple. And it comes tuned, all assembled, ready to go, which I'm sure if you guys are watching this video, you've probably looked at other grinders that they come, some come unfinished, some come not assembled, and you know, I don't know, this one is just so perfect right out of the box. I don't know why you'd want to mess with it. So other than that, that's basically all the things I wanted to talk about on this grinder and why I chose this grinder over all the other competitors. Let me show you guys real quick some close-ups of some cool features on it. So here's this ratchet system. You can see it. Really cool. And these are the tabs that are cut in there. Let me see if I can get in here. You can kind of see the tab cut in right there. So when you tighten this, it actually pushes on that little tab, puts pressure on your tool arm, and it works awesome. So you can see it's super beefy. Look how thick this is, very nice. It comes with this little bracket right here to mount your VFD. That motor's, I have it set up for 110 right now, and it works fantastic at 110. I mean, it has a ton of power and torque. Other than that, I think I touched on pretty much every aspect of it. If you have any other questions, feel free to reach out to me at Gentry Custom Knives on Instagram or Facebook. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. And good luck with your new grinder.